just about a month and a half away from Texas Tech Track and Field getting back in action as the 2016 Texas Tech Track and Field indoor season begins. And we haven't had a chance to talk to Coach Wes Kittley lately, so let's do that now. Coach, thanks for your time. You had a signing period in just a couple weeks ago and a great signing class for you. You bring in 14 new athletes, 4 of which will be able to participate coming up this January because they're JUCO transfers. Talk about what you like most about your signing class.
Well, it was an exciting time. We had a lot of women. I'll start with them first. We had 10 women that we recruited, and we had a lot of room. We lose quite a few people this year on the women's side, so we had a lot of scholarships available. And I couldn't be more pleased with probably how spread out we were. We kind of started with Coach Thomas's group, where we had 3 or 4 kids that will be able to do that, and maybe one of them hurdle with the horizontals and the vertical jumps. Really gave us some unbelievable depth, and what we've been doing in that area has been pretty great in the last few years. So I'm really thrilled with that. And then Coach Dana Boone, our new women's sprint coach, she was able to add some short sprints and long sprints, and also a hurdler along in there. And then we were able to get Coach Murray got a distance runner. And on the men's side, then we were just able to do almost the same thing. We had great quarter milers, short sprint, and then a hurdler added there, along with a really good jumper with Coach Thomas's group again.
Well, Coach, some big things going on around here at Texas Tech is obviously the campaign for Fearless Champions was announced just a couple weeks ago, and you're going to get a new sports performance center. We've tried to call it numerous different things, but an indoor track facility that may be, if not the best, one of the best in the nation. Talk about this facility and what it's really going to do for this program.
You know, it is incredible. I'm so happy, football's getting what they need, and it's going to be, I think, one of the best in the whole country. And then, of course, the track that just you walk right into one to the other. And it's going to give us a stage that we've just never had before. You're going to find all the Pac-12 and the Big Ten and the SEC, and, of course, the Big 12 are going to want to come and run here. We're going to have one of the finest 200-meter bank tracks in the country, and the facilities for the throws. And I can't imagine what's going to happen in the future when we can also start putting some high school meets together, and maybe something like New Balance does with the best in the country.
Now you start the 2016 season January 15th, and you're going to have the Tech Open right here in Lubbock at your ATC. Usually some regional teams around here from the state of Texas, New Mexico, that are involved in that. What do you want to see out of your team? What do you expect for this first meet?
Yeah, we're going to let the kids off after they take finals, and then we'll bring them all back on January 3rd and start practice on the 4th. And that's the 15th, 16th. So it's going to give us about 2 weeks to get everybody kind of their legs under them. It's really just a meet. We love to have a low-key meet, that very first one, to figure out what kind of shape we're in and to not overwork anybody but have one quality run. We travel the next week to A&M to go against A&M and Arizona State. So I don't want this one to be quite as tough as that one's going to be. But like I say, let the new people get their feet wet. Being at home is always better.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Texas Tech Track and Field will open their indoor season, like we said, January 15th, right here at the Texas Tech Athletic Training Center. You can come out and check that one out if you'd like. For all information on Texas Tech Track as they begin their new season, stay glued to Texas Tech TV and TexasTech.com. For head coach Wes Kittley, I'm Adam Doyle.